What's up, people? Welcome to the final lecture. This is it. This is it. We've come to the end of this semester. Okay. 1102 is going to be done. After this, you've already registered for next semester. If you're in college currently, some of you who are dual enrollment, you will be, I'm sure you've already applied and accepted into another college, and you'll be taking 3200 or a literature course. But listen, y'all, here is a little tidbit. Okay, colleges require you just to have one additional literature course. You have two writing classes and a literature course. Generally, if you go through an advisor or somebody at your school to register you, they're just going to sign you up for like World Lit. Okay, which you don't actually have to take World Lit. You can take any literature course. You can take a feminist literature course if the school that you're going to offers it. If your school offers an American literature course, you can take that. A European literature, an African literature course, Asian literature course. You can do a century. Sometimes they have like, if it's like if you go into like a school like UGA or Georgia State, a school that's a large university that has a lot of different options, you can sign up for like more specific genres like horror literature. Some schools have a wide variety of different types of literature courses. If you are taking literature here just next semester at GTC, then you don't have, again, you can take if they might offer other literature courses, not just World Lit. It could be World Lit 1, it could be World Lit 2. You can decide which of those you want to take. Okay, so I always registered for my own classes when I was in college. I didn't go through an advisor or anybody. I like to just look at the catalog, look at all the classes, and I would pick the ones that I thought sounded the best or sounded cool or interesting. Because if, no matter what, you have to find the classes that sound the most interesting to you within that subject. Like, you might, like, I wasn't really into science just in general. Okay. But, I did find weather really interesting. And so, like, required to take a science course. It could be any type of science as long as it was in a science class. So I signed up, for what was it called? It's not weatherography, because that's not even climatology. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to have to take a science class, I want to take one on climate, because this sounds like, really, of all those things, this sounds the most interesting. And so, you have a lot more control in picking your courses than you might realize if you just find the course catalog, look at the schedule, find classes that seem interesting, and sign up yourself. Okay. There's my improvised plug that I did not really plan on making. Okay. So, all right, but this is our last lecture. It's not going to be too long. I'm going to try to keep it under 20 minutes. I'm hungry. I have my breakfast. I got my instant oatmeal and my eggs. Okay, getting ready to eat some breakfast. Second breakfast. I already had one breakfast. So let's get this thing going. Let's share my screen here. Okay. So normally you come on to announcements. Okay. This week, all you're doing is getting your final draft ready and turning it in. Go to lessons, scroll all the way down to essay 3. Okay. If you have not turned in, you can still turn in this extra credit outline. I don't care. You can still turn it in. This is where, if you are ready to submit your novel analysis, then you can submit it here, or you can wait all the way until Sunday night. Now, if we look at the schedule, I hope you can see the schedule. Can you see the schedule? And by schedule, I mean my calendar. Let's see. Is that an option? I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm pulling up my calendar right here. I'm looking at it. You might not be able to see it. I don't know what Zoom is showing you or not, but if you can't see it, then I'm just going to explain it to you what I'm looking at. So today's the 25th. Technically, the class ends midnight on Saturday the 30th. Okay. You can turn your essay. I am not going to start grading your essays until Monday morning, 1 week from today on the 2nd. Okay. Grades are due Wednesday the 4th, which means that I have essentially 3 days to grade all these essays. Okay. So I'm going to be pounding through them fast. Again, if you turn in your essay on Monday the 2nd, I probably won't notice and I won't count it late. You won't get a late grade until Wednesday morning. My goal is to grade all these essays Monday and Tuesday. I have work days. I'm giving my students independent work days on those days at school. So all I'm doing in all my class periods are grading essays. My goal is to grade 40 essays on Monday and 40 essays on Tuesday of next week, which means I have 7 class periods. So 7 into 40 is only like about 6. I grade about 6 essays a class period while they are doing independent work. And I'm gonna do that on Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to finish final grades on Wednesday morning. Okay. So I am not grading anything else. All right. Let's see here. If we turn something in Tuesday night, I will grade all remaining makeup work, all remaining everything Wednesday morning. Okay. And everything that's turned in late, I'm just going to get that's late. We'll get a standard 60 on that late work. Okay. So if you have something that you're still missing as a 0, turn it in and I'll do that. And I'll go ahead and put it in. But on Wednesday, okay, once I have graded the stuff during, let's say first period, then I'm gonna go into the grade. I'm gonna go and look at the grades, and I'm going to report out. Okay, so anything that's turned in on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, I guarantee will be graded. Anything that's submitted on Wednesday might not be graded. Okay, and I'm not going to kill myself to grade everything on Wednesday. If I finish grades and I submit them on Wednesday at 10 a.m., and then you try submitting stuff and you email me, let's say, hey, Byers, I submitted something. I'm not taking it. Okay. I am not going out of my way to update any grades on Wednesday after I finalize them. And I plan on finalizing grades early Wednesday morning. Okay. If you turn anything in on Monday, the 25th, anything in on Tuesday, the 26th. Oh, wait, that's today. I'm stupid. Monday, the 2nd or Tuesday, the 3rd, I will take it. Okay. Sorry, this whole time I'm talking about May. It's due May. The class ends April 30th, technically, but you can still turn work in May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd. Okay. Grades, I have to submit grades on May 4th. So anything turned in on that Tuesday, I will grade and I'll put in the grade book. If it's late, I'll give you a late grade. Anything turned in on Monday the 2nd, I will grade and I'll turn it in and I'll submit. Okay. But anything turned in Wednesday morning, I'm not guaranteeing will reflect in the grade book. Okay. All right. So if you want to be safe, have everything turned in by Tuesday morning. Okay. If you want a late grade for it, Tuesday night. And then I am submitting and updating and sending out final grades on Wednesday, May 4th. Okay. Alrighty. So SA3, there's the description, outline, Novel 3 analysis. That's where you submit. And so all I'm going over today is this SA3 example. This is exactly how your essay should look when you turn your essay in, okay? Before you submit it, you should go over your essay to make sure it's just like this example, okay? So here we are. Okay, we have last name, all capital letters, page numbers. The page numbers are real page numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, they change. They're up here in the actual header section, which is correct. Okay, we have all the important information, your name, my name, the class, and the date. I mean, yours is going to say, what, like 4/30, 2022. Okay, this is from a paper from last year. Okay, I'm going to check the lines. I'm going to go to paragraph. It's all double space, and this is 0, 0. That's correct. That's absolutely how it should be. 0, 0, double. Okay, that's perfect. Title of the book, Hour of the Witch. It's in italics. I'm looking for at least 1,400 words. There it is. Look, this is 1475. It's indented. The right-hand side is justified. Some of you are turning in papers that look like this, where the left side is correct, but then the right side is all jaggedy, like a mountain range. Okay, and that's because you were aligning left. So what you need to do is select all. You need to hit justify, and then fix your title. Make sure your title is centered. Okay. Okay. This person's talking about how religion impacted American society. Hour of the Witch is a novel that starkly transports you to the midst of it all, Boston, Massachusetts, in 1662, from the perspective of a young Puritan woman married to a devil disguised as a saint. Okay. And so we get some information about Hour of the Witch. Throughout history, religion has time and again abusively been used as a tool to control and manipulate people, women in particular. Mary, in Hour of the Witch, oops, misspelled. The Hour of the Witch desperately wants to divorce her husband on the grounds of repeated acts of violence, such as stabbing her in the hand with a fork. Okay, then we have a quote here. And then we have reference to the Salem witch trials. And then we have an outside source. Puritans were very hostile towards colonists who didn't follow the strict religious and societal rules in the colony. As a result, it is not surprising when the accused witches were outspoken women. When we have it cited correctly, we have after the verb, we have a comma, then we have quotation marks, capital letter, and then we have in quotation marks, and then we have the source in which he wrote that, Brooks, and then we have the period. Another article on the matter put it bluntly by pointing out she also fits everyone's idea of a witch, elderly, poor, and argumentative. Pruitt. Okay. Now the quote and a parenthetical citation. We have a transitional sentence. The terrifying nature of religion is the way in which it can have lasting psychological effects on people. The fact that men and women have been conditioned for centuries to have a relationship of dominance and subordination that has given birth to inequity is but one example. Okay, so then we have, that's our claim. We have a reference to the text in Hour of the Witch. Mary is tormented by the state of her soul constantly. So that is some contextual support. And then we have a reference to a source that comes from a person who is a Jehovah's Witness. So this writer is connecting Jehovah's Witnesses to Puritans and Mary from the Hour of the Witch. And so we have another contextual support from an outside source. Then we have a reference to another article. Bible believing Christianity, psychological mind control mechanisms are coupled with beliefs from the Iron Age, blah, 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 which is by this person. And then we have some analysis. So this essay is very well written. Okay. We have outside sources, the Holy Bible. We have the novel, which is being analyzed. And we have a lot of outside sources. Scroll down. And we get the works cited page, which I messed that up when I was showing you how to justify. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sources, okay? And all these were used. Look, Brooks. Brooks is referenced twice. Once it's cited here, Brooks, and then it's there in the works cited page. Carlisle. Cited, it's twice referenced in this essay. Right here, it's in the parenthetical citation, and it's here. I saw the Holy Bible one already. I saw Jason earlier up here also. Again, oops. So if it's in your works cited page, it needs to be cited in the paper. There's a lot of people who with their poetry essay, they had works cited on the works cited page, but they did not have any parenthetical citations referencing that work in the actual essay. Okay, and so that's a problem. You can't do that. If it's on here, then it has to be referenced in the actual paper, or you will receive reduced points. Okay. And so every single one of these is referenced in the paper. And it's very easy for me to know how to do this. To do this, I just have to go to Control Find, type in the character's, the author's last name from the works cited page, and then see how many times that person is referenced. And so there's a lot of people who write these works cited pages, and when I go to navigation, the name only pops up once in the works cited page. Okay, and so whenever I type in a person's name, I should see right here there should be at least 2, because that would tell me it's in the paper and it's in the citation. Okay, so you cannot have anything down here that's not cited in your actual paper. Okay, so this paper is 6 pages, it's 1,500 words. There's plenty of outside sources. You only have to have 1,400 words and only 3 outside sources. This paper has twice as many, and they're all properly cited. All properly cited. And I know this person just used EasyBib, which is what I've demonstrated before. Let's see. New share. You go to lessons. The EasyBib link is right there. Click on it and use it if you need help citing. Okay. EasyBib will even write the works cited page for you. You just copy and paste the whole thing over. Okay. Which I went over that like lecture 1 or lecture 2. So refer back to those if you need a recap. All right. So take your essay and submit it, essay 3, compare it to the one that I've posted right here. If your essay looks just as good as that one, then upload it and be done with it. Who knows? If I'm feeling, if people have already submitted their essays by Friday, I might go and start grading them early. Okay. But once I grade an essay, I'm not regrading it. So if you submit your essay early and I grade it like Wednesday, I grade it Thursday because you submitted it today and it's not that good, you cannot ask if you can redo it. Okay. There's no like, oh, I saw that only made a 75, but it's before the due date. So can I just redo it? No. If you once you submit your paper, you are asking for to take whatever grade you get. Okay. And then again, If SA3's grade is higher than SA2's grade, I will change SA2's grade to reflect SA3's grade. But I am not going to change SA1's grade. Okay. So like if like SA1 was a 71 and SA2 is an 81, well then now that 81 from SA2 also changed the grade for SA1 to an 81. But if SA3 you make it 91, then I will change SA2 to a 91, but I'm not then also changing SA1's grade. Okay. So if you do better on this essay than you did SA2, I will match your grades. Okay. All right. If you have any questions about any of this stuff that I've gone over, please don't hesitate to email me. Okay. I'm here for you. I will start grading the essays as soon as they're being submitted. So that way you can go ahead and rest easy to knowing what is your final grade in the class. Okay. And let me know if you need anything. Good luck. Bye-bye.